But Aurobindo Pharma, I don't know if it's 10% lower or 5% or 6%, but very likely that Oro will have a bit of a pushback in trade. So we'll wait for these rates to, of course, develop as the pre-open session settles in. But Ajit Mishra, SVP Research at Religare Broking with us. Ajit, thanks for joining in. And I was wondering if you have some thoughts on where within the auto space could there be some traction, if at all, simply because after having a really good run all of Q3, there is a bit of a pullback as the FTAs are signed and other factors come into play and the valuations come into play. Is there a trade in any of the auto names?
Good morning, Neeraj. So yes, Neeraj, in fact, if you see that banking, auto, metals, these were the top three performers in this entire recovery phase for the index. And we still feel that there's more room, when it comes to the auto pack, considering after this marginal dip that we have already seen. But yes, one needs to be selective considering that we are trading closer to the immediate hurdles also. And within the auto pack, the two-wheeler names definitely look promising. Means Bajaj Auto, which was sitting on the sidelines, has witnessed a fresh breakout. And we anticipate that 10,200 in the near future can be the target area with stop at 95.80. Zero Motor Co also looks promising from that space, wherein we have seen that after this strong rally, the stock has been consolidating around the short-term averages 20 EMA mark from the last 3-4 trading sessions. So it's basically formed a fresh buying pivot. So here also with stop at 5,500, we can anticipate a target of around 5,900 to 6,000 in the near future.
Ajit, hi, good morning. Just wondering what you are thinking on a Titan on the chart, showing some interesting moves pre-open as well as you would have expected. So is a Jubilant and HEG. Just a view on these three.
Yeah, good morning, Tamanna. So yes, in fact, Titan, Tamanna, it's been almost like 1.5 years of consolidation, which ended last month, and since then we are seeing this overall trend continuing, irrespective of the market, volatility. The stock is trading at the record highs, and post this consolidation breakout, we are set for the next leg of the surge. Let's say I will not be surprised if we test 4,500, 4,600 in the near future, and eventually towards 4,800 mark. So here definitely one should continue to stay put with 4,000 as a stop loss. Graphite, HEG, both these names are definitely gaining traction from the last few trading sessions. But the only problem is they are very high volatile, means high beta names. HEG, after consolidating around major averages, possibility of retesting 600, 620 levels seems high. So with stop at 540, one can continue to look for fresh position even at current levels. And what was the last talk, Tamanna? Can you please repeat the name?
I talked about HEG, I talked about Titan, and I talked about Apollo.
Apollo, right. So Apollo also we are seeing, consolidation after this marginal rebound, but we need to sustain above 7,300 mark for the next leg of the up move towards 7,500 plus zone. So as of now, it's in a neutral zone. One can continue to accumulate. 7,100 should be the area where you put your stop losses.
All right. Let's go to the big brokerage call of the day, and this one is a more... Okay, Ajit, quickly, I believe there's one stock that you missed out when you spoke about it. In one of your calls, of course, Bajaj Auto, you've spoken about it. The second one is ONGC.
Yeah, that's true, Alex. And the energy pack has started witnessing fresh traction. So it's all started with the ONGC counter, and now we are seeing the refinery names are also doing well. So ONGC, after this recent surge, is a bit of a pause, consolidation in a very tight range. So that indicates accumulation, a fresh buying pivot formation, and we are set for the next leg of the up move, which can help the stock to inch toward 284 in the near future. So with stop at 266, one can go long in ONGC also at current levels.
I just want to understand, Avinash, how you're looking at HEG. The results seemed stellar on the face of it, but at India, since Avinash spoke about it as well, let's see that stock as well. And Ajit, I'm going to come to you for a technical call on both.
Yeah, so HEG, Tamanna, like what we have already shared, that we have a positive view. Okay. But yes, comparatively, Graphite looks promising. Means it's very, almost 4-5 years of consolidation, Tamanna, that we are eyeing a breakout from. So volumes, price action, all are conducive. Since the high beta counter, the stop loss should be slightly deeper. So 565 should be your stop for this position, roughly around 100 points down from the current levels. But the reward potential is equally strong. So means around 850 to 900 positionally is something that one can maintain as a target in Graphite.
Oh, a lot of frontline companies looking like they're going to have a strong start on the back of earnings. Isha Motors, Jubilant FoodWorks, Apollo Hospital.
Before we get into the pre-open session and some big moves coming in, you know, I just want to get, Ajit, now a view. Let me come back to you on a view on the Nifty now that we have details of how the pre-open has pared down. Do you think that today's the day we cross 26,000 at least in a substantive way?
So Tamanna, I feel that we might spend some time around the current area, considering the last two trading session, it was more of a gap up start followed by the consolidation. So in case if we manage to cross this level decisively and sustain, initially for let's say 15-20 minutes, then probably we might see this short covering, cause call writers are still active at 26,000 mark. Otherwise, it's going to be more of consolidation tone for the index, and stock-specific move would dictate the market trend.
Okay, well, BHEL starting off as the worst performer, HEG is the best performer, but yeah, some of the other biggies are not doing. Certainly watch out for that. Okay, if we had to nail it down to one top idea for the day, Ajit, to you first, quick 10 seconds, your top call for the day.
So I would stay with graphite, considering the kind of potential the stock shows, and like what we've shared, the stop loss is slightly deeper with 550, 560 as a zone, but potentially higher potential is equally high, means around 850 to 900. That is what we are eyeing.
Got it. Kush, 10 seconds.
Shyam Metallics, 920, 938 target.